Good evening. I hope I find you well. The sun come out there later, but it looked like rain there this morning. Most unfortunate day. So I'll just do this little one, Strengthen Daily Living. Father Sean, she for the 29th. I hope you like it. My arm is not too short to save, nor my ear too dull to hear. Isaiah chapter 59, verse 1. And Christ my Son came into the world to save sinners. And that's one letter to Timothy, St. Paul's letter to Timothy, chapter 1, verse 15. And then Jesus said, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to my Father except through me. And that's the Gospel of John, chapter 14, verse 6. And Jesus is the only way. There is no other way. That's Father Sean Shee's little book. So I just do that most evening. I do it every evening because it does for the month, and then we start it off then when we come to the 1st of June, which is Monday, bank holiday. So now we'll do our hymns. Say hello to Sacred Heart of Jesus. How are you, Sacred Heart of Jesus? Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come, thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps, and when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. That's lovely. Up you go, Sacred Heart of Jesus. Keep an eye on things. Now, our Blessed Mother. Say hello to our Blessed Mother. Lovely lady, dressed in blue, teach me how to pray. I'm going to sing a little hymn to you, Blessed Mother. Bring flowers of the rarest, bring flowers of the fairest, from garden and woodland and hillside and dale. Our full hearts are swelling, our glad voices telling the praise of the loveliest flower of the vale. O Mary, we crown thee with blossoms today, Queen of the angels and Queen of the May. O Mary, we crown thee with blossoms today, Queen of the angels and Queen of the May. Their lady they named thee, their mistress proclaimed thee. O grant that thy children on earth be as true, as long as the vale are radiant with flowers, as long as the veil shall keep its bright view. O Mary, we crown thee with blossoms today, Queen of the angels, and Queen of the May. O Mary, we crown thee with blossoms today, Queen of the angels and Queen of the May. That's lovely up there now, Blessed Mother. People knowing things, won't you? Yeah, they're all up there. St. Patrick and Lady and Knock and St. Albert Plunkett and the little lady or statue, Sacred Heart of the Infant of Prague. Yeah, they're all there. They're all most welcome. And St. Bernadette is there too, the little flower. So they're all up there. It's lovely to have it. And Sacred Heart of Jesus is there too in the picture. And the beauty of the picture is no matter where you are, that Sacred Heart of Jesus seems to be looking at you. I remember even when I was young, there was a Sacred Heart picture, and he always said he's looking at me. And then I have one on the wall there. Now it's not that's a picture, but this was one that I've pinned to the wall, and I love it. These are all the little gifts that you have. So how did you get on today, wherever you were? It was a nice day. Well, it was cloudy this morning. I thought it was going to rain, and a thin breeze. But now the sun come out, but there's a thin wind. And I did a few chores around the place when it wasn't too hot. Weeded a couple of I got a good job done on the. There was a flower bed in front of the sun house. We got them all out because you spend more time weeding. And I got it all out, and I then had flower pots with these flowers that are they're artificial, but they're lovely colour. And I've one and one side is the shorter, and then I've two on the other side, and they're very nice. But you'd be surprised a couple of old yokes even come up through you nearly that you wouldn't think anything could grow. But if you were away, you'd have grass cover, you have concrete in the ring. You probably have something split there too if you're away for a long time. God help us. So you have to, I weeded a few of them there, but you want to be fitter than I am. But I got some out anyway, and my friend Eamon will probably be coming down. I'm going up to him on the 9th of June, Tuesday week. Yeah, Tuesday week. And for a few days. And then he come down here. He's very good, Eamon. Great friend for many, many years. Was at his wedding and all the rest was late. Wife Alice, a lovely lady. She's gone to her maker. I say prayers for her and other ones that are good friends like that, So I say she's up in heaven, but I pray for her anyways. So there we are, and I hope you're keeping well, and that everything is going on right for you wherever you are, or if you're encountering any kind of problems, offer it up. That's the best way to do. Say your prayers, go to Mass every Sunday, and that kind of thing, and that helps your situation. I go to the Vigil Mass. Now there's the blessing of the graves, but going to be rain, I think, tomorrow according to what I read and what I have on that you get on the phone. You get the way it is for the next few days, and I think there's rain for a bit. But there'll be rain tomorrow, and there's the blessing of the graves after 7 o'clock Mass here in Oldcastle, but I'll go to 6 o'clock Mass in Badenoch, which is only a few mile up the road, and it'll suit me better because there'd be such a crowd that normally don't be into church for the blessing of the graves, and so it'll be pretty difficult. It's all right if you have relatives blessed in the grave. I haven't, so that's what I'll do tomorrow, please God. And but it's supposed to be rain tomorrow, so it might be hope it'll be dry for the people. That's because we're tidying up their graves the past week and putting flowers and all the rest of it because it's an important event to bless the grave. And when Father Ray Kelly was parish priest, he said the mass, he had some kind of a tent or some kind of an opening. He said the mass there, and there was often other priests in that. Yeah, there was usually half a dozen giving out Holy Communion, and I got mass there a couple of times when I was in the graveyard, and the weather was good. It wasn't too hot and that. But now this priest doesn't do that. He'll do it after the 7 o'clock mass, which would be better if he said mass in the graveyard for the people, because that's the way it was. But people do different things. There's nothing this continuity, which I like things to go to where they're always done. That's one thing in this country, in the rural part, that there's great respect for those who've gone before, and there's always a good crowd at the church. Nobody is left alone, and in Dublin it's a different kettle of fish. I was at the funerals there, and there's only a handful. Very sad, even though the person had done good work during their life. Yeah, that's the beauty of living in the country where I live, where St. Albert Pucko come from, up the road there a bit. So I mean, it's a nice area to live in, and you've got the fresh air and of cattle across there, and they cut they got hay out of it, these balls, and they collected it there today now, so the field is free, and then they put black cattle into it, and they're not big, they're grown up, and the man, Mr. McEnroe, that's the farmer, he's a big farm, but he has that land this past nice few years rented, and he looks after it pretty good, and he's had cattle in it now, about 10 of them, black ones. They're always black black ones. They're not what they call pipe balls. He specialises in that, so he's a good farmer, one of the best. So there we are. That's the story, Rory. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I think I'll do a Dublin song at the reverse of it. I've been north and I've been south and I've been east and west. I've been just a rolling stone. But there's one place on this earth I really love the best. Just that little spot I call my own. Dublin can be heaven with coffee at 11 and a stroll in Stephen's Green. There's no need to hurry. There's no need to worry. You're a king. The ladies have queen. Grafton Street's a wonderland. There's magic in the air. There are diamonds in the lady's house and gold dust in her hair. And if you don't believe me, come and meet me there in Dublin on a sunny summer's morning. Hope you like that little aside. You always want to have a little bit of something. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. But he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us. There we are. So we're getting a little bit of light relief. That's what we want, isn't it? So bye now and enjoy the rest of your evening. sing an odd hymn. Off you go. Bye now.